Hello YouTubers, how you doing? Scott here from Scott's Bass Lessons, and that clip that you just saw was actually something that I filmed, was it a couple of weeks ago, Gav? Here's Gav.
It was.
Gav! We filmed that a couple of weeks ago for Instagram, posted it on Instagram, and then it got like 60,000 views, and our social inbox got absolutely caned because of it. People asking what I was doing and how I was doing it. In fact, let me just play you it one more time. So as you can hear, it's a pretty full on riff. So I just thought it'd be a cool opportunity to break it down for you. Okay, so I'm going to break this whole thing into like little sections, so it's way easier to learn. And I'm going to make sure as well that there's a PDF for you guys, so you can follow along, and it's not, you know, crazy hard to follow the stuff that I'm doing. Now the whole thing starts off with this, which is like a little slap. Let me move this down. You can't see the bottom of my bass, can you? So all you do to start it off is you are muting all the strings with your left hand, and then thumb, pluck, open. And when you're slapping it all, make sure you have that rotation of the arm and you're not doing this, right? Well, that's the way I like to do it anyway. Then it goes into this little cool pentatonic. It's like all of this whole thing is in E minor for the most part anyway. And it starts off with this. Starts off with that riff. All I'm doing, again, it's on E minor pentatonic. I'm sliding up to the B. So, up to the B, E, B, D, B, A. And that's a... I'm pulling that off, actually. And then, the same again. Okay. When I do this bit, E, D, G, I'm going to hit that there. I'm going to slow this right down in a minute, okay? So. Then down to that G, just following the, down that E minor pentatonic there. So again. I'll play it with my fingers now so you can hear it. And then the last bit, or the last bit of that section, is just after you hit that G down there, you slide up to the B, D, B, and then on that G there. Again, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a bit of a handful, but what really helps is if you get the thumb working with the pluck. So I'm going. So all of that's done with the thumb, and then when I'm coming down, I have one pluck, but then all the rest is actually all thumbed. It's also, I'm pulling off as well. So thumb, pull off, thumb, pull off. So when I'm going down, thumb, pull off, slide. So I'm not actually not doing like a Lewis Johnson thing where I'm hitting all those notes. I'm doing the lazy Scott thing and I'm doing pull-offs. But that's the way that I do it. That's what makes it, you know, feel more natural to me than anything, is to use a lot of legato in amongst what I'm doing. So that's like the first section, right? And then it goes into this crazy... Okay, so let me break that down for you. And it's easier to get the pattern down before you start... Before we start moving it around and jumping around with this sound, let's just get that one pattern down to start with. Okay, and this hand is really the secret to it, because That's the pattern there. And what I'm doing is utilizing both the index and middle fingers. Thumb in, I'm slapping, so, and then thumb in again. Okay, thumb, slap, thumb, pluck with your index. I'm going to turn so you can see it, and then pluck with my middle. So thumb, slap, thumb, pluck, pluck. So there's two things happening on this hand. Well, two fingers I'm using. Okay. And what I'm doing is, when I'm putting that down, that makes sense? So get that pattern down first. Then add the notes in. Then we start moving it around. Now remember I said it was in the key of E, right? So then I go down, and that's on the minor third of E. So it's in E, so I start it on the G. Because the G's a minor third. Then I move down to the D, which is the flat 7 of E. Then to the E, which is obviously the root, and then down to B, which is the 5th. So, okay. So up until this point, this is what it sounds like. Now we've got this bit up here, which is, it's I'm actually playing, so remember I said it was in E, I'm playing the major third and the flat 7 of E, but I actually play it with this hand, and I play it a semitone down to start with, and then slide in. So on this hand, you want to be thinking, you've got a G, you've got a D flat, or C sharp, and then you slide in to the, and it ends up being a G sharp with a D on top. And then you've got the E running underneath. And then while I'm holding this, I do like a, and I'm hammering all of that on because I'm holding this on up here. And that is it for the most part, right? So, and then I play this harmonic over the 4th fret. And then just because I'm a little monkey, then I play a ton of E flat octaves, which is basically everything down. So I played E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. A slower, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. And that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to try and play it slow down a little bit for you at tempo, but the slap bit's going to sound really, it's going to sound like, okay, so bear with that. I know it sounds random, but there's a ton of cool little techniques that you can use in there. Slap techniques, and obviously like the harmony, the theory behind it, using those minor pentatonics and those little trills there are a ton of fun. The slap triplets as well. You can use that in all kinds of grooves. So hopefully you guys have got something out of that to keep you busy for the week, or a few weeks even. Again, we've done the tab and notation for you guys, which I really recommend getting. So if you want to get it, go and grab that from the link below. And also put a link to my Instagram as well, because this thing was just a test that we were testing out format-wise on Instagram to see if you guys were into it, and you really were. So we're going to be doing a ton of more of that kind of stuff over on Instagram. We're probably going to be doing some little breakdowns of it here on YouTube, but go follow me on Instagram, and that way you'll get to see them when we release them, and you'll be able to hit me up on Instagram and say, hey, break that one down. And I'll be able to gauge which ones you guys really love, and you want me to break down and all that good stuff. Obviously, if you haven't checked out scottsbasslessons.com yet, I'll put the link below. If you don't know what it is, it's basically, well, it's an online school for bass players such as yourself. As always, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you in the shed.